everyone, today we will present a task for general speaking, namely critical journal review. Here we will discuss about code mixing. But before we go to the presentation, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Evelyn Rachel Metafati Zibua dan Christine Lemban Tobing and Della Sarifa Manurong. We are from Grup CoDE. Okay, first presentation will present by Christine. Christine, time is yours.
Okay, Chapter 1 Introduction Background. The main development of knowledge is due to the low interest of students in reading at this time. Criticizing journals is one of the ways that can done to increase the relevance of reading interest. Critical journal review is the activity of reviewing a journal to know and understand what is presented in a journal. A journal review focuses on the evaluation like explanation, interpretation, and analysis of strengths and weaknesses. What is interesting and how the journal can change perception and ways of thinking, as well as considering whether the knowledge gained can aid to the understanding of a particular field or study. In addition to criticizing the journal, can also train our ability to analyze and evaluate the discussion presented by the writer, so that it becomes a valuable input for other creative writing processes. Criticizing a journal cannot be done when the critic has not read the entire journal. By doing the review, the reader can find out the quality of the journal by comparing it with the works of the same author or authors and can give input to the journal author in the form of criticism and suggestion on the systematic writing, content, and substance of the journal. Purpose of CJR is to make a critical journal review, such as 1. Fulfill one of the mandatory tasks given by the director in that course interpretation. 2. Give reader an overview of the identity of the journal summary, the strengths and weaknesses of the journal, both in terms of systematic writing as well as the overall coherence of the journal's content and its implication from various aspects. 3. Increase the insight of the critics because the journal presents about problems and solutions that will add to our knowledge. Benefit of CJR. The benefit of making a critical journal review are 1. As a student age in the world of education, these journals need to be criticized because they can improve student skills in making good and correct research report. 2. Increase students' knowledge of the theory and application of the results of the researchers in compiling or designing effective learning. Improve the results of the analysis in each journal that will be criticized. Okay, Chapter 1 be present by Della Sarifa Manurong.
1. The identity of the first journal. Components Journal 1. Title Code Mixing in Community Language Style of Indonesia Jakarta Selatan. Journal English Education and Applied Linguistics. Volume and page. Volume 8 number 2. Years 2019. ISSN A2442428X P 208933345. Writer Rafalia Elsa Davistasia. Reviewer Della Sarifa Manurung. Date September 3rd, 2022. Journal Review 1. Research Purpose. The purpose of this paper is to find out the existence of code mixing that appears in the South Jakarta community when these communicates chat with each other through social media, WhatsApp, and Twitter. The use of code mixing helps them to communicate with other people because not everyone can use the language. Therefore, learning about language is very necessary. It will improve vocabulary in both Indonesian and English by conducting library and internet research with relevant sources and collecting data for analysis. Research subject: student majoring in English language education at the Informatics Building University. Assessment data. Assessment data is updated by using interactive model from Miles and Huberman to analyze the data of this research. The process of the analysis of the data was conducted through some steps. Collecting utterance that has a value of the social media, WhatsApp and Twitter. Research methods. The descriptive and quantitative method is the study for doing some research by collecting and analyzing data, also making the research getting into the process of the research as participants and the data they supply. Research result. From the WhatsApp, the reader got to the data from the friend who worked in the office and the data become at the object of research. The writer merely focused on the conversation via WhatsApp and there are only 10 members who became the object. The members consist of 6 boys and 4 girls. From the Twitter, the reader only got a view from thousands tweets about code missing. The total people who became an object to the research is about 7 people. The boys are 3 people and the girls are 4 people. Types of code missing. 1. Para intern, ada yang mau menemani aku sama anak-anak UI? 2. Nebar barang volunteer ya mas? 3. Kalau kayak gitu, kita perlu copyright gak sih mas? 4. Jadi nggak perlu supporter. 5. Lagi hangout di restoran atau something gitu. It can be afraid that most of the people on the community use it intrassential type of code machine because they were often used the mix of words, pairs, and clues with other language. Research advantage. This research is well done and the result also provide a review that makes the reader understand. Research shortcomings. The research only used the method without any step on how this research is carried out because this study only analyzes social media posts.
Okay, B. The identify of the second journal. Components, Journal 2. Title, Peter Maiskin Bilingual Speech, a Typology of Code Mixing. Journal, Journal of Linguistics. Volume and page, Volume 10, number 1017, years 2003. ESSN S00222267032722297. Writer 1. Sana Poplak from Ottawa University. 2. James Walker from York University. Reviewer Christine Lomantobing, date September 3, 2022. Journal Review 2. Research purpose. The study aims to understand the diverse literature on CM and how to use the term code mixing to refer to all cases where lexical items and grammatical features of two languages occur in one sentence and to limit the term code switching to a subset of CM. Research subject Peter Maiskin examines the often contradictory problem of using CM seen through the lens of the tripartite division of CM, which Myskin seen as his main contribution. Assessment data. Peter's effort to obtain this data only analyzed the contradiction in using code mixing in the field. Research methods. Myskin methods are as electric as his idea. He states that at the outset that he will combine structural analysis with quantitative analysis as is in the work of Labov and Sankov. Research results. Myskin examined in more detail the importance of function word in CM or functional element effect, function word, and argued that their limited participation in CM is the result of the word inequality. Cross-language function, word rather than language production consideration, or contra Myskin-Cotton, 1993. Reviewing the different definition of function lexical differences are gradients and proposed written differences in terms of equivalence between language. According to Myskin, nouns and verbs are universal, but the complex features associated with each are language specific. For example, the insertion of the LA verb triggers the LA intense system. Bilingual verbs deal with the phenomenon of compounds combining elements from two languages are manifested in different ways. Unsigned verb marked with original affix and verb adaptive, such as morphological and phonologically. Before being integrated morphosyntactically, Myskin argued that we can adopt the unitary analysis of bilingual verbs but should classify them into three types according to their respective CM strategies: nominal verb or insertion, adjoint verb or switching, or a combination of auxiliary and infinitive or KL. Research advantage. This research is conducted based on experience so that the data taken is more accurate. Research shortcoming. On the one hand, this research explains directly the topic of the problem so that the reviewer is confused about what topic at first. Okay, the third journal will be presented by Evelyn. Evelyn, time is yours.
Okay, I will continue. C. The identity of the third discussion. Components, Journal 3. Title, Code Mixing and Code Switching of Indonesian Celebrities, a Comparative Study. Journal, Jurnal Lingua Cultura. Full and page, Vol 9, number 1. Years, 2015. Writer, Nana Yuliana, Amelia Rosa Luziana, and Pininto Sarwenda, from Universitas Nasional. Reviewer, Evelyn Rachel Zebua. Journal Review. Research purpose. The purpose of this study was to get some information to identify types of code mixing frequently used by Indonesian celebrities. Research subject, Celebrities Indonesia. Assessment data. The assessment data was divided into two groups. First, Group 1 was inclusive of the celebrities with native speaker parents. Second, Group 2 comprised celebrities capable of speaking two or more languages. Research method. The qualitative and quantitative methods were used to analyze the code mixing and code switching with different frequency. Research results. The celebrity shows that the result of mixing was 20 times and switching was 30 times. The following charts show that group U2 used 62% of code switching and 38% of code mixing, although most of them spoke Bahasa Indonesia and English fluently. The frequency of switching the language was more than mixing. Surprisingly, the percentage of code switching of the Group 1 was lower than Group 2, as in 53 to 62%, but the percentage of code mixing of Group 1 was higher than Group 2, as in 47% to 38%. Research advantage. This journal is complete according to the research methods. Research shortcomings. There is no ISSN in this journal.
Chapter 3 Closing. A conclusion. Code mixing is often used widely by the general public, especially teenagers, the socializing offline and online. Not infrequently, we even see a lot of social media in the use of caption or the comments column using code mixing. The use of code mixing also became a problem for a while, but it can be overcome by still using language rules and lexical usage so that still contains in same meaning without change in the structure of the sentence. B. Suggestion. The use of code mixing has become widespread, which does not mean that it is indiscriminate in this use as long as is addressed to language and structural rules to create meaningful sentence.
Okay, everyone, that's all from our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. It means a lot. See you, class. Bye.